Hey guys, it's me, YouTuber Pookie the Wolf, not a furry. Today I wanted to try something different. I wanted to try a new kind of thing that I've been doing. I don't know if you guys have seen some of my custom pops. I am a collector of many things. If you can see from the back here, I collect a lot of Ninja Turtles. I collect a lot of different stuff. So I figured now that the world isn't on fire, I decided to go to a convention with my co-host of my Squared Circle podcast, Kibbles, to Zolocon, where I'm from in Pennsylvania. It was essentially a toy, retro toy, a lot of toys, a lot of toys in what was a test ground for astronauts. The place was pretty nice to go to. It's been kind of fun to just kind of get back in the world and enjoy that kind of stuff. So I think I did enjoy a lot of the things. Although I didn't get much, I did have a lot of fun with doing it. Yeah, it's just a lot of the stuff I look for is wrestling or pops in general. I also collect comic books. There was a Taskmaster. Avengers 196, I believe, was his first appearance, and Taskmaster is one of my favorites. It was like $200, so I kind of, didn't even bother. But a lot of the things that happened there was just so fun to see. Things I can find anywhere, but it was like a vendor, it was like a flea market or something. But people are selling stuff at their own price. There was a point where, I don't know if I recorded it or not, but I found a first appearance Carnage, and I asked the guy, I said, how much is this? And he goes, $4. And I go, $4. He goes, $400. I was like, okay, then you know what that comic and how important it is. Me and Kibbles got two wrestlers. I got a Kane figure, and he got a Undertaker from the old Titantron days. For people who collect wrestling figures, they have the entrance. They had little mechanical bars on the bottom of the entranceway. So when you put the people's feet under the entrance or above the entranceway and kind of rub it against the metal magnet part, it would just play their song, whoever it was. So it was a lot of different setups, so that way you could have your guy come out to his rightful music and you didn't have to play it over a microphone or a speaker. So I got one of those of my favorite wrestler, and then also got one of my most expensive pops I've ever bought, which again I'll show you in a little bit when my haul is done. But yeah, I just figured I'd do a video like this where I'm doing this kind of toy hunt, and there's hopefully funny moments in going. The place was very interesting when we went. It's been a kind of it's weird. It's weird to see like this place that's almost like, it was like going to a NASA site and knowing that like the place isn't being used for that anymore, and it was just filled with toys and shit. And it was just a lot of fun to go to, and I definitely would think about going back. The problem is that it wasn't that big. Like I'm going to be going to a lot of conventions this year. A lot of things in general, a lot of toy places in general, and I think I like the convention parts, because conventions are mostly bigger, but this toy place was kind of like it was like a toy con, but it was a very small, low-key thing, which is nice. Small, low-key stuff is a lot more fun because you kind of don't feel mobbed or feel like you're too crowded. I do like those kinds of situations. It's just the fact that, Sometimes it feels a little bit too much, but for the most part, it feels good to just kind of be able to have that free space to kind of just look for stuff. And normally with the low key stuff, you don't find anything too crazy or too cool, but it is fun to kind of go to those small places because you might find a gem or two, as far as toys or figures. For the most part, I've been collecting pops for a good while now, maybe 5-6 years. But comic books has been something maybe a year ago, 2 years ago that I started collecting. And then there's some figures here and there that I kind of just keep in a box. NECA is a company that makes a lot of very well detailed, mostly horror, but they do a lot of Ninja Turtle stuff, so I usually buy those. Those are usually pretty expensive, as far as the well detailed and, nice looking movie based Ninja Turtle pops or Ninja Turtle figures. But for the most part, I keep it very tame. I don't try to collect anything too crazy. There were like so many pops there as far as the just different stuff they had. It was very weird. A lot of the times when it comes for me, when it comes to pops, normally there's specific things now at this point that I'm looking for. Luckily, I was able to find something that I really did want, and unfortunately, I did spend a lot of money on it. This was one of the things that, like, it just meant so much to me to get, just because it's something I don't really want to sell. I don't think it's just like a kind of a flimsy purchase, because it meant something to me. It had a lot of kind of love for the thing it came from, and the reference to what it is, and just caring a lot about a person. You'll see when I show you what I hauled in at the end. But it's a very much, I just loved the stuff I got, because it was very, niche, small stuff that I was looking for, as far as figures, and, like I said, barely any pops that I'm really looking for, and if it is something I'm looking for, it's either going to be hard to find, or a certain type. So I don't know, it just felt very fun to kind of see what everyone was looking. It was almost like going through treasure, or going through like a flea market, where you're trying to find the stuff that is something you're looking for, but most of the time it wasn't really that much that you couldn't see normally. And I still love that kind of concept, but that's most conventions. But it was the fact that, like, this place was just very strange. It was almost like very low key in just like a building, like they were renting out. It was very cool. This was one of the most expensive pops I've ever bought. I'm not gonna flex and tell you how much I spent. Taika Waititi is very expensive. He is a director and a real person, and most real people have a very high price tag as far as pops. Also, the fact that it is an San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. The only real difference between that and a convention exclusive is the fact that it's a sticker. I could talk about it all day, but pretty much I got that because I wanted Taika Waititi, and it's something I really do cherish. I also got part of the Marvel Legends, the 12-inch figures, the Wolverine. I don't know if you can see in the back, but I do have a Spider-Man and black-suited Spider-Man in the back, just to show the other ones that I have. I've been looking for those for a while. I believe they make Iron Man as well, but I didn't bother with Iron Man. This is the cane I told you about. earlier I mentioned the Kane figure that me and Kibbles bought. He bought Undertaker, and they have the Titantron scan bars on the bottom of their feet, so that way when you walk them up to the entranceway, they can play their music, and you do a little dance or whatever you do with your figures. I don't know, but these are something that remind me. Tron Ready means that's what those are, little metal bars on their feet. I still probably have the props for the entranceway somewhere in my basement. Kane is one of my favorite wrestlers, at least from the Attitude Era, and it's just been, I don't know, it's so cool, and it was very surreal. It was very cheap to just get, because I was just like, why not? Kane's one of my favorite, and that's just going to be just cool to have. So those are the 3 things I bought for the convention. Zolocon 2022. I would love to go back again. It was very cool retro stuff, a lot of old toys and stuff. And that one, Taika Waititi, was one of the big gets for me, because I do collect mostly Pops, and this one was so expensive but so worth it. So yeah, it's just fun. But hopefully I can do this series and kind of show you guys exactly what I do, or just fun times with my friends and going to conventions and meeting people, and hopefully maybe meeting celebrities there. But who knows? I hopefully will be able to show you more, and I hope you guys like this series, because I hope to do more of them, and it's a little bit different from what I normally do, gaming. A little bit more of a vlog than a game footage thing. So if you do like collectibles and stuff, I would say please subscribe, please like, because I do enjoy showing stuff off, and just trying to like show stuff that people can't normally go to, and just sharing experiences, and that's just been fun for me, and hopefully you guys enjoy this series. If you do, make sure to like and subscribe, and it doesn't hurt to comment either. But yeah, that's it. I will show you hopefully a bunch more of this stuff, and hopefully you enjoy this video. Holy shit! Holy shit! Darren, go ahead, put the price up for that one.